Troy Herchebes, over 20 years ago, came face to face with a wild grizzly bear and lived to tell the tale. Since then, he has devoted his life to inventing new ways of protecting people from the dangers of the world. To prove they work, he acts as a human crash test dummy. With the aid of his family, he crafts these inventions.
He always freaks me out when he does his tests. No wonder I'm on heart pills, you know what I mean? It's because of him, it has to be.
She's the nervous one, but that's okay. That just means she loves her man. Right, baby?
My youngest brother, Blair, is in the military, and the danger he and his buddies face every day scares the hell out of me. The vehicles they're in need better protection than what they have now, so I've come up with some better armor. I think it could save lives, and to prove that it really does work, I'm going to put my own life on the line.
Lock and load.
We're going to blow that truck up with an IED, and I'm going to sit in it alive. This ain't Rambo. I'm nervous. What are you kidding me? I got my son over there and my wife.
It's kind of crazy. Get inside of a pickup truck with a live bomb outside and get blown up.
Come along for the ride. We're going to blow some stuff up.
Fire in the hole!
I bet you didn't bring me a coffee,
Hey,
did you?
cutie. I did, it's right there.
Oh, what a woman. See, I love you.
There in your son's hands.
See, I married you for a reason.
My wife and son are joining me in my lab to help me with my latest innovation.
Hang on to that.
This new creation was inspired by my youngest brother, Blair, who's in the military.
Love him to death. I got a lot of friends down in Iraq, and you know, losing a lot of buddies now because the vehicles, they just don't have up armor. I tinkered around and came up with the Limbic, light infantry magnetic blast cushions. To me, it's a far superior armor. I believe it would save a lot of lives with our troops.
Today, we're going to be doing the limbic bags. I'm going to be cutting some Kevlar for Troy, and Brett's going to give him a hand.
So what you can do, boy, is this is what you do for your daddy while working on the other bags. Now watch.
A limbic bag is made up of dozens of layers of different materials that, when combined together, become resistant to bullets and even bombs. At the heart of the limbic armor is a composite layer called a rhino plate.
A finished one, all cotton, primed, is this. This is a rhino plate. It's just Kevlar. And screening, and cottons and silks and hemps and thermals, all different kinds of materials that is soaked, of course, in the formula. And then it's put underneath the press, 20 tons. It just squeezes it together. So there's a rhino. So now it has to air dry for about an hour and it'll be brick. And of course, after it's air dried, then we trim it, and then it goes inside the bag with all the other untreated materials. We just duct tape it, rubberize it, put the mags on it, you got the Limbic.
People really don't take him seriously when he comes up with these innovations because they are kind of crazy. Like, yeah, it stops bombs and stuff. But no, I'm proud of what he's done.
To think that you can walk into any hardware store and you can build a Limbic. There's no reason why they shouldn't be on our troops, both in Afghanistan and Iraq. And so many lives would be saved. Okay, let's try this. Now, if this won't hold it, then I'm going to be in some really trouble here, baby. I'm going to be in some real trouble. They all got to grab. There they go. Okay, they're all grabbing.
That one's just a little off.
Yeah,
but
that's a
they're
little
holding.
off. But you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but my door's a little
There you go.
weird.
It's fine.
too,
It's not
anyway.
bad. It's not bad. Now, have I been blown up in a car before? No. So I don't know what's going to happen. You can't do a test run on that. So yeah, obviously yes. If something goes wrong, yeah, you can die.
He always freaks me out when he does his tests. More often than not, I have to be there, and then I walk away and I go back and I just kind of waffle back and forth. And then when it's over, I'm like, oh, no wonder I'm on heart pills. You know what I mean? It's because of him. It has to be.
See, that's what you got to learn, son. Doesn't matter what you throw at me. Come on, bring it on. 6,000, 7,000, 8,000 degrees. It's not going to go through. And how did your dad prove it? How?
Well, you stuck a 3,600-degree torch or more on your head for 10 minutes.
Thank you very much.
How can you say it? He's not stupid about it to the point of putting himself totally at risk, but there's always risk there.
He always tests it beforehand, so it's not like he's just going into it and saying, oh, I hope it works. It's not like, no, I'm not going to test on myself right now. I'm going to make sure it works, and then I'm going to test on myself so I know it's 100% sure.
So this is ballistic foam, which is in the bags. So I'll have my son demonstrate. And this is why the Marine doesn't get hurt after the bullet is stopped or after the bomb blasts. So there you go. Daddy puts that there.
You're just waiting.
Yeah.
And now watch. Just give it a demonstration swing, boy,
Right,
because
like
I don't
as
want
hard
it
as
flying
it-
back and hurt you. No,
hard?
don't.
All right, just-
No. You give it a good swing. Give it half. Here, like this. You're gonna go like this. You're gonna go like this. Smash like that.
I call it Troy's world. That's what I live in. Well, that my son and I joke. We're in Troy's world when we're around him, and it's usually his way or no way.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. You see? So that's a pretty good demonstration. You could have went harder, buddy, but I know you're a little nervous.
So I guess if I came from like a different family, yeah, I guess it would be kind of weird. But no, I guess you kind of just get used to it because I've grown up with it.
You got another one?
Are you serious?
And give it a good swing. Go ahead. There you go. Do you feel better now?
Yes, I do.
My name is Stacy Hirchbees, and I'm Troy Hirchbees' younger brother. We're up at Captain Keith Cunningham's firing range, and we're going to test some of Troy's blast cushions. We got a younger brother that's in the military, and God forbid he should ever get sent over there and have to drive in the vehicles and wear the uniforms that they provide for them.
First, we're going to see how the current protection for our soldiers works. Their vehicles are lined with Kevlar, and sometimes steel on top of it, which is called an up armor plate.
Captain Keith Cunningham is going to take a round at this thing, and we're going to see if it'll go through the up armor plate, through the Kevlar door. This jug is the Marine. We're going to see what's happened to the Marine. Forget it. No way. No way. That stops that, then I go home right now. If that door stops it, then I wasted 20 years of my life.
Fire in the hole! 1, 2, 3.
Up armor, my
through the
ass.
other door.
Look at that, and through the other door. But there's your Marine, okay? Pick it up, look it up, there's your Marine. All of our boys over in Iraq and our boys over in Afghanistan, we send them over with this first. That's 1/4-inch plate steel. The bullet goes through the 1/4-inch plate steel, it goes through the Kevlar door, it goes through the jug, and water is a great deterrent, and it goes through the back door and probably killed a little chipmunk in the background. So all of their upper armor bull is worth nothing. And that's why they're still dropping like flies. Why am I pissed off? Because I got a brother in the military. Boy, I wish I was young again. I really wish I was young again. I really wish I was young again. I'm still young. Now, that is a Hummer window. Hoorah! Piece of is what it is. This is just flesh and bone. This is what I did to the window. Could you imagine what an IED does? Can you imagine what a bullet does? For God's sakes, people, this ain't a big reach. This is what you're sending our men over here with. So now we're gonna take my bags, we're gonna take the same shots, and then we're even gonna up it even further. And forget bullets, I will sit in the vehicle, live, put the bags on, let the IED go off, and I'll be the last man standing. What you just saw, 7.62 NATO full metal jacket. It went through 1/4-inch plate up armor, it went through secondary Kevlar armor on the Hummer, it went through a jug of water, and it went through another door, and it went into the bush.
We can do much better than that for our troops.
Where's my door now? Where's my door? A new one.
Now we're going to see how my armor holds up to the same bullet.
We're gonna do a center shot, and if that jug goes boom, my heart sinks. All right, here we go. Damn.
It's not just Troy's ego that's on the line here. Our entire family has worked hard to help make this armor.
Fire in the hole! 1, 2, 3. Fire!
Not even close.
Yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah, Mama! I love you, blood. I love you, Keith. Not a scratch, baby. Look at that. Nothing. I mean nothing. Nothing at all.
I expect a little bit more damage to happen. We looked at the bags afterwards, and they weren't breached at all.
It grabs that hydraulic shock, dissipates it out the side, so the Marine doesn't even know a shot was fired unless his windows rolled out and he hears the shot. So now what we're going to do is we are going to see what it's going to take to get through my bag and blow that jug up. God, it didn't go through. Oh, all it did was knock it over. Didn't go through. All it did was bubble. Didn't go through. Are you kidding me? Blood, I'm gonna buy you the biggest steak if that takes that 4th round. Oh, man! He's gonna melt down the gun. Oh, Lord, I love you. Are you kidding me? This is unbelievable.
He's gonna run out of bullets.
Holy. Thank you, Jesus. I mean that, buddy. Yeah! Thanks, guys. Oh, buddy. Oh, my God. Look at the rounds. Look at the rounds.
You've got something that I'd sure like to have on my side if I was over in the sandbox. I'd love to see the vehicles with this kind of stuff hanging on their doors because I think this would save lives.
I'm very happy, and I can't wait for the big test with the IED.
To get ready for it, I brought in the man who's going to blow me up. I only trust professionals, and Max is as good as it gets with bombs.
The firearm test is one thing. What we're going to do next is do a high-order explosion. Rifle bullets that we've been using go off at about 2,200 feet a second. The explosive, or the IEDs we're going to use to simulate the ones in Iraq, are going to go off at around 22,000 feet a second, which is about 10 times faster than the rifle bullets. We got some footage of some IEDs.
Oh, cool, cool. Oh, here. Oh, geez. This is the real McCoy, eh?
This is it.
Jeez, look at that.
This is what we're up against in the war zones. My armor needs to do a better job than what soldiers have now, and I'm willing to put my life on the line to help them.
I've got 3 days to go till the big bomb test, right? The big one where I'm actually inside the vehicle. It's early morning, early morning for me. We have a deal with the wife. I gotta drive the boy to school. I love you, boy. You have a good day, buddy. It's our only boy. I'm his father, and I like to be with him all the time. So, you know, and this is his first year of high school. I drive him to school and talk to him and tell him. Everybody's just as scared as you are, buddy. It's no big deal. Don't worry about it, buddy. All right, buddy. Love you. No, my boy's like his dad. It's 3 days, Dad, till they blow you up. It's a typical 15-year-old, right? He's gonna see his dad get blown up. This is cool. But my wife, no, my wife's pretty, you know, I've been with her 17 years. She's all screwed up. It's like, baby, baby, baby. Don't worry about it.
I was just about in tears last night.
We've made 14 cushions for the bomb test. I hope it's enough.
I'm more nervous than he is, clearly.
She's the nervous one. But that's okay. That just means she loves him. Right, baby?
So every time I start to think about it again, like I just did 5 minutes ago, it's like, no, can't go there.
Wanna put these in, are we? All right, let's get these damn things in.
I couldn't tell you what the plan is. I just stick with Troy, and the plan is wherever he happens to be is where Brett and I are following, so it could change at a moment's notice. You never know.
It's like, God, let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm at that point right now where it's like, okay, come on, let's go. Let's get it done. Get in the car, boom. My wife's more worried than I am. Her heart's beating like crazy. I'm more worried for her.
Yeah, and my heart's going.
Oh yeah, boom, boom, yeah. It's like, okay, baby, take a heart pill.
Yeah, I had to take one the other day because of you, so I'm getting ready to take another one very soon, dear.
Hey, you know, look, the bottom line is, I've been shot twice, stabbed 6 times, and been toe-to-toe with more black and grizzly bear than most people got fingers and toes in their body. I'm still standing, so, I mean, so what, you gonna blow me up? Big deal.
We're going to simulate an IED, improvised explosive device. So what we're going to do is explode these devices on the car with no bags and no one in there except a dummy. And after we do that, we're going to do the identical explosion with the identical materials. We're going to put Troy's armor on the vehicle. He's going to sit inside. And you can see the difference. One kill you, hopefully one doesn't. This is very dangerous. If you were in that car right now, I can guarantee you'd be dead as a doornail.
Now we're gonna see what the Marines are protected by in the field right now.
Yeah.
Now we're going to see why they're getting chopped to pieces.
Anyone over there has to be by the tent, behind the cars, close the windows. Okay, you guys got to protect your ears at all times here, okay? Fire in the hole!
Holy.
Everyone stay where they are.
Are you out of here? Holy.
Holy, look at the frickin' door. Holy gee.
Okay, all clear.
Look at the size of the chunks embedded in her face and her neck. Look at that, how that's embedded. Like, holy jeez, look at that. So if that was a Marine, he'd be dead, eh, Max?
Huh?
A Marine be dead?
Oh, dead as a doornail.
The bomb went off. It was kind of like a firecracker chain reaction on the side. It was pretty loud. Window was kind of turned to dust, the glass. That's kind of crazy.
That just kicked that right in.
Holy.
Holy jeez, look at that.
Did some serious damage to the vehicle.
I saw the door get blown in, smashed in, and it was loud, and I didn't like it.
I ain't so confident anymore. Like that's not pretty at all.
I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna be this far away from the explosion. So I mean, the only thing between you and that is your bags. You got this kind of power happening, inches from your head and from your body and your legs. So if you're gonna tell some Marine that's gonna save him, well, put your money where your mouth is, and proof's in the pudding.
It's a lot of force, buddy. That's a lot of force. So, I mean, like you said, if you walk out of that, you really got something, and it would save lives. So that's all I want to do. I just want to be able to walk out and say, now why can't we put that on our troops? I got too much riding on it. I got a brother, I got friends in Iraq and that. And,
Okay, well, let's rig it up.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see what it's got.
Okay, let's rig it up.
Next, we're going to put Troy's limbic bags on the truck, and they're going to set the charges.
You want to talk about a guinea pig? I'm in there. That's it. This is real.
Okay, what we just witnessed was we put 11 charges on an unprotected pickup truck, and Max detonated the 11 charges. We saw the damage that the pickup absorbed, and it wasn't pretty.
Look at the size of the chunks embedded in her face and her neck. Look at that, how that's embedded. Like, holy jeez, look at that.
Next, we're going to put Troy's limbic bags on the truck, and they're going to set the charges, and he's going to be getting in it.
I'm a live human being. I'm getting in there, and you want to talk about a guinea pig? I'm in there. That's it. This is real. Oh yeah, I'm nervous now. Yeah, I mean, if you're not nervous, a stupid man's not nervous, right? This ain't Rambo. I'm nervous. What are you kidding? I got my son over there and my wife.
I'll be happier when it's over and it's done and he gets out of the vehicle. Then I'll be fine. Then I'll be happy.
I think I'm gonna be a little bit nervous when he actually gets in it for real.
Well, where's my brother at? There you are. That's ugly, but I'm not quite that confident anymore.
Basically, what I'm here for is just to ensure that nothing goes wrong with Troy and he's protected. See, but I mean, I don't know what kind of pressure, if it would shatter the window.
Oh yeah, deadly. I'm alive today because of my brother, because he knows what he's doing.
It'll be my responsibility to take a look over what the setup is and how the bags are hanging, and it'll be my decision whether Troy gets in the vehicle or not.
I mean, how many bags you figure here? Blood 3, right?
If we could get a bag that would cover the whole door, if we had a press big enough to make it, I'd have no issues with it at all. Right now, what we got is just 1 foot by 1 foot bags, and he's going to hang on the door. All we have to get around is being able to fill in all the cracks on the door so any debris doesn't get through the cracks and into the vehicle.
Right, if it does,
you're screwed. I was a little confident earlier in the day, but my confidence has kind of gone down a little bit.
As far as safety is concerned, everyone has to be behind the Lexan or behind those cars back there. If you don't need to be here, please don't. This is very, very, very dangerous. And if a projectile comes out 10 times the speed of a rifle bullet.
what should I do, Max? Is it like Do I hold onto the wheel and tense?
Keep your teeth apart so you're not transferring any of the shock up through your jaw and the small bones in your hearing. And you're going to feel quite a shock wave coming through. May as well get you in the truck.
Okay. Love you, man.
Okay, man.
See you in a minute, buddy. I love you.
We're gonna go eat after.
All right, baby girls.
Okay, let's go arm this.
Got a brother joined the military. Love him to death. I got a lot of friends down in Iraq, and you know, losing a lot of buddies now because the vehicles, they just don't have up armor. And they said, could you come up with something? And I tinkered around and came up with the Limbic. And you know, I believe it would save a lot of lives with our troops. And I'm either going to walk out, or everything I've been doing for 20 years has been for nothing.
I'm nervous. I just go away. I just go away and I get quiet. And I just wait for it to be done.
It's a good thing I ain't claustrophobic this much, Blooder. I'd be screaming for you.
He's putting his life on the line for his bags and for soldiers in Iraq and Afghanistan and other places in the world.
When I get into that truck, I don't know, it's kind of crazy. Get inside of a pickup truck with a live bomb outside and get blown up.
Not a chance in hell that I would get in the truck. He's got bigger kahunas than I do because I wouldn't even think about getting in there. Okay, man.
All right, love you, Blooder.
Me too. Lock and load.
Okay.
Okay, stand by to go hot. Go hot. Fire in the hole. All clear.
Holy that looking wild, man. Holy So it broke the window, but it didn't breach.
No,
look at it. It didn't even break the other windows.
I closed my eyes and was like, so what do you think, buddy?
Where you're sitting, probably would have decapitated you.
Holy jeez.
You know, I'm pretty impressed.
Ah, boy.
Wow, that was wild.
Oh. Oh, I love you, girl. That went pretty good, baby. That went pretty good. Oh, jeez.
I was scared, but I knew that he could do it. But obviously there's always that fear there because it's my husband in that vehicle doing it, but he did it again, so.
As he always does.
That's right.
It stops bullets and it stops the shock waves.
And hopefully people will realize that it works now and start getting it on the vehicles for the guys over in the war zone of Iraq and Afghanistan.
I got to think if we can ever get it on there, Max, we can bring some boys home. Oh, for sure. Hey, we can bring some boys home. That's what it's all about.